Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to channel for 1-5 activity. Beginner channel that discusses Indonesian football and world football, small businesses, Indonesian food, and daily vlogs. Check out today's latest content. Watch until the end and don't forget to press the subscribe button. The support you provide means a lot to me and this channel. Have a good time watching.
After losing badly to hosts Iraq, Indonesia played again World Cup qualifying match for Group F in the Asian zone. This time the Indonesian national team played an away match against the Philippines. The match was at Title Rizal Memorial Stadium, Philippines. Facing the Philippines at the Rizal Memorial Stadium, the Indonesian national team targeting to steal victory at the team's home ground, nicknamed the Azkals. To meet this target, the Indonesian national team went down with its best strength. In this match, Indonesia started the match with not very good performances. There are many Indonesian national team players make your own mistakes. The Indonesian national team appeared in this match with good control of the ball, weak, poor coordination between players, pass mistakes, and very easily lose ball, plus the players' focus is not good. This situation was also taken advantage of by Filipino players very well. The Philippine national team appeared to be pressing throughout the first half. In this first half, the Philippines managed to confuse the defense the Indonesian national team with their attacks, both through counterattack or taking advantage of the mistakes of national team players in Indonesia, which often easily loses the ball. The Philippine national team has repeatedly succeeded in endangering the Indonesian goal. Luckily, the Indonesian goalkeeper, Hernando Ari, succeeded many times save the goal from being conceded. This 21-year-old Persebaya goalkeeper is trusted by the coach. Shin Tae-yeon appeared as a starter after the match against Iraq was just a bench warmer. Hernando Ari also answered the trust given by the coach Shin Tae-yeon by performing well in goal for Indonesia. There are many ripe opportunities for the Philippine national team to succeed failed by Fernando Ari in the first half. In this first half, the Indonesian national team's goal was saved by the neat appearance of the goalkeeper. Temporarily, other Indonesian players took turns doing it mistakes that often endanger the defense Indonesia. Apparently fatigue was a factor after the long journey and defeat a landslide from Iraq, and the added factor of the Rizal Memorial Field stadiums that use synthetic grass are also a factor. The poor performance of the national team in this match. Practically throughout the 35 minutes of this first half, the Indonesian national team appeared depressed and didn't create many opportunities. Temporarily, the Philippines, who played in front of the public, performed well and managed to take advantage of every mistake made by the Indonesian national. Philippine national team players appeared disciplined in guarding. Each Indonesian national team players make the Indonesian national team unable developing the game in this first half.
Coupled with increasingly poor coordination between lines, worsened the performance of the Indonesian national team in this match.
And finally, what the home fans had been waiting for arrived in the minute 23. It started with a mistake by Jordi, who lost the ball in midfield, was successfully snatched by a Filipino player, and managed to send bait to the player front of the Philippines. The Philippine national team succeeded in breaking through the Indonesian goal as a result of a mistake Indonesian players who have been repeating themselves. Since the early minutes, the Indonesian goalkeeper, who played well from the start of the match, was unable to do anything many and had to give up their goal, being broken by the opposing team. Coach Shin Tae-yon also responded to his team's lagging behind, entering Witten Sulaiman to replace Andy Walsh, who played less optimal. After the first goal was scored by the Philippine national team, the attack became more intense defense of the Indonesian national team to try to increase their advantage while securing points at home. While the Indonesian players increasingly lost concentration due to goals' Philippine excellence, slowly the entry of Witten Sulaiman began to bring slight changes in the Indonesian national team game, especially in the attack line. In the second half, coach Shin Tae-yon made another tactical change by entering Pratama Arhan and Ramadan Sananta to get catching up and looking for an equalizing goal. Coach Shin Tae-yon finally changed his tactics. Came to fruition in the 70th minute. Starting from Ricky Cambuea's movement, which the Filipino players failed to stop. Ricky Cambuea successfully sent a pass to Sadil Ramdhani. Successfully received a mature pass from Ricky Cambuea. Sadil Ramdhani immediately kicked the ball accurately towards the Philippine national team's goal. Sadil Ramdhani's hard kick failed to be anticipated by the Philippines goalkeeper. Sadil Ramdhani successfully scored the equalizing goal. Managed to score an equalizing goal. The Indonesian national team tried to find the winning goal to secure 3 points at home to the Philippine national team. The Philippine national team continues to launch dangerous attacks down the line. Philippine national team defense. However, the Indonesian national team failed to get the opportunities converted into goals. Until the match ends, the score for both teams, unchanged: Philippines 1, Indonesia 1. Here's the highlight information for today's Philippines versus Indonesia match. We'll meet again in the next contents. Thank you for those who have watched this video. And don't forget, for those of you who haven't supported this channel, to support this channel by pressing the subscribe button. And thank you very much for those of you who have subscribed to this beginner channel. The support you give means a lot to me and the future development of this channel. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next videos. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.